Welcome, guys. Welcome. Crypto FUD. Let's jump right into this. All right. So we're gonna look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is having a nice rally. We're sitting at around 29,780. 29,780. So basically gonna be short and sweet. We want to see Bitcoin definitely retest that 30,000. We want to see Bitcoin obviously, test 100,000. But, logically right now I'm speaking 30,000. We want to get past that $30,000 mark and we want to make flip it into some kind of support. If we can flip that into some kind of support, that is going to be something to where you guys are going to see the altcoins. They're going to have some crazy rallies. If Bitcoin can get past that 30,000 and stay past that 30,000, even if we stay stagnant for a little while, but we're above $30,000, we're gonna see the altcoin. Basically, altcoin season is gonna go into effect here soon. So right now, like I said, we're currently sitting at around 29,700, and we fluctuate like crazy with Bitcoin. You really can't just zero in on the number, because this thing will bounce, from 29,700 to 29,200, and then right back up to 30,000. So, but the fact that if we look at this chart, like I said, it's been nothing but a steady move up. We have had some nice little dips, but at the same time, you can just see that we've just been steadily going on a trend of just going up, making new highs. And I think that we're going to be seeing some new highs here coming up this week. If I'm not mistaken, we have something big as far as I believe it's either in the interest or inflation. Something's coming out this week. I forgot to even look at the dates anymore, but we're gonna see. I think it's gonna be the CPI report or something like that. But regardless, it's gonna be something that's probably gonna make everything a little volatile. So depending on how it goes, we might see a little dip. I say little, but it may look a lot like maybe us drop down to like the 27,000 or 26.5, somewhere around there. But at the end of the day, if we see something to where they are going to do a pause on the interest rates, or if inflation, the numbers come out and it looks like it's like just steadily gone down like it has been, get ready for a nice rally. And I think that's going to be the catalyst to get us above the 30,000 mark and stay above the 30,000 mark. So if you guys know, if you follow the channel, I always say it. We jumped up, we've tapped 30,000 a few times, which is great. And we need to keep doing that because if we keep tapping on that $30,000 mark, we're eventually going to break it and we're going to flip it and it's going to be support. We just don't know when. The whole banking situation has done nothing but help elevate Bitcoin as well because a lot of investors are taking their money actually out of the dollar or taking it out of the bank and they're putting it into something that they think or they know that's going to be a little bit more trustworthy, a little bit more that they're not going to have a chance where they could lose all their money, if a bank folds or whatnot. Obviously there's a lot of volatility with Bitcoin, but at the end of the day, if you have money just sitting in the bank, let's say someone that's, got a lot of money, because it's only insured up to $250,000. So let's say you have, a half a million or $1 million sitting in one of your bank accounts. You're looking at Bitcoin and you're like, you know what? I don't even have plans to touch that money. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all in Bitcoin. Even if we drop down, I'll buy more, but I'm just gonna let it sit because at the end of the day, if you zoom out and you look at Bitcoin in the last 5 years, it has done nothing but gone up and nothing's gonna stop that. So that's how a lot of the big time investors, they're obviously not, if they only have $1 million, and I don't say only like $1 million isn't a lot, but if they only have $1 million, maybe they're not putting that full $1 million into, a Bitcoin asset. But I'm saying a lot of the big money is starting to really look at Bitcoin and they're looking at the banks and they're like, you know what looks more secure? You zoom out and you look, the banks have had to been bailed out in the last 20 years twice already. Bitcoin has not. Even though Bitcoin hasn't been out for 20 years, Bitcoin is not, controlled by anybody per se that we know of. And this is just a asset that's going to continue to increase as time goes on and as more adoption in the world. So, with that being said, I'm bullish on Bitcoin always. And if you're invested in altcoins, you always want to focus and take always at the end of the day look and see what Bitcoin's doing. So, again, we're looking to tap on that $30,000 mark. Um, this week, hopefully we get some good news and I see us getting past that 30,000. If we don't, then we're probably gonna maybe retest back to where we had some support right here at around 27.3, 27.2, and then at the end of the day, somewhere around a little under 27, 26.9. I don't see us retracing back necessarily to a fib retracement like the 382. The 382 is gonna be at 26,200. I don't see it dropping down per se that far unless something really bad happens. So we'll leave it there. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much.